guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? So today we are doing a fun challenge, and if you could not already guess by the title, we are doing our makeup in random order. So this is the first time I've attempted anything like this. Honestly, I'm very methodical when it comes to makeup. I do everything like step by step. I don't like to break the rules. I mean, there are no rules, but you know, I like to do it very systematically. So this challenge is going to push me out of my comfort zone so much that I'm dreading it.
I am dreading it so much.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a fail, but I'm gonna try my best to make it work, to make it look as good as possible. So fingers crossed, here's hoping. The concept of this challenge is that I have a lot of chits here where the steps of makeup are written, like foundation, concealer, and all that shebang, and whichever step comes, irrespective of when it's supposed to be done, we're gonna do it, like, you know, consecutively. And instead of doing a basic version of it, I decided to tweak it up a little bit. So what I did is I made different categories. Like, let's say for foundation, I would have a matte foundation and a dewy foundation. There are two options, and whichever one I choose, I'll have to do that. I did this so that I won't cheat, because I know myself, and if like contour came up first, I'll be like, I'll use some cream contour, right? And it's gonna be fine. But so that I can't do that, I have included it separately so that it's more challenging to me. So let's do this. Let's finally get on started. So I'm gonna look at you guys while I take it out of the bowl so that we're as transparent as possible, just like this bowl. And okay, this is the chit we picked. Let's see what awaits us. Oh my god. The first thing that I picked is dramatic false lashes. I have nothing on my face and I have to start with dramatic false lashes. Are you kidding me? Well, the two options for false lashes were natural and dramatic, and looks like we're taking the dramatic route, so let's do this. So the two dramatic lash options that I have are these, but this one is just too dramatic. We're gonna go with this one. This is the Henna Beauty lashes in Noor. So I'm taking the false lashes and I'm using a lash glue. This is the PAC lash fixer. This is the best lash glue ever, and I don't think I'll ever use any other lash glue again, because this just does such a fabulous job. I'm just coating my lashes with this and we're gonna put it in. So we're gonna wait for it to dry for like 30 seconds so that it becomes tacky, and we're gonna add it to our bare eyelids. I'm already regretting this challenge. Why did I ever decide to do this? Anyway, I'm just putting it. One thing that's good is that I don't have to worry about messing anything up. But it looks so ridiculous on my bare lashes, and I can't even apply eyeliner to like even everything out, because that is another step. This is an eyelash applicator, and I'm just using this to like clamp the lashes and mesh them with my own lashes as much as possible. We haven't even used mascara yet, so I don't know what is going to happen today. I'm gonna do the other one off camera and be right back. So this is what it looks like. Let's move on. Great start, by the way. Great start. All right, let's do this. Okay, what do we have here? Matte setting mist. Are you freaking kidding me? What am I going to do on this already matte face? I have to apply setting mist without anything, and that too matte. It's like somebody's against me today. So I have this setting spray. This one is by Matte Look Cosmetics. It is as matte as you can go. I mean, it's not that matte, it's like okay. And we're gonna spray this on our beautiful matte face. Not gonna lie, that made me feel much better, but now I'm dreading what will happen when I want to set my face. Time for round 3. Round 2 was over so much quicker than I anticipated. Okay. neutral eyeshadow. I don't have any freaking concealer on. It's not gonna show. Fine, I did this to myself, so we'll roll with it. So this is the neutral eyeshadow palette that I picked. It's by Makeup Revolution. It's their color book, and this is a neutral variant, obviously. So we're gonna keep the look pretty simple because there's no point in dragging this out. So let's just take this reddish brown shade first, and let's just put it. Oh hey, there's some pigmentation. Wow, this palette is actually really good for it to show up without any concealer on my heavily discolored eyelids. I'm actually pretty impressed. See, I guess this is the silver lining of putting yourself through torture, right? You get to realize how good some products are. Now I'm gonna go with like a creamier shade here as like a sort of transition shade, and we're gonna blend that harsh brown line on our crease, above our crease. This is like an MLBB but for the eyes, my eyes but better, MEBB. So we're just gonna add some life into this look. Let's go with this gold shade right here. It's not gold, it's like a dirty gold, I don't know, bronzy gold. What do you call this shade? There are too many neutral shades in here. I'm gonna use my fingers because that's the only way we can get the best pigmentation on our unprepped eyelids, and go over that. And I'm just gonna blend the edges out because I told you I'm gonna make it look as good as I possibly can. Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get. It doesn't look bad though. Let's move on to the next step and pick the next one out. Okay, this. Alright. Compact powder. This base is going to kill me today. Like, we saved the eyes, but the base is literally going to ruin everything. I can feel it. So this is the compact powder I decided to use. It's by Max Factor. I'm gonna use this on the areas that crease because that is what I normally do. I only set under the eyes, around my lips, and on my forehead. So that is what we're gonna do. Make it as matte as you possibly can because apparently that is the vibe for today. So we've set nothing in place, and now we're gonna move on to the next step. Let's see what the gods have for us today. Okay, so matte foundation. What's with all the matte? I swear I put in glowy and dewy for every single option, and I have dry skin. So I chose a really nice and matte foundation for today because I was so in the mood. So we have the Color Bar 24 Hours Weightless Foundation. Taking 2 pumps of this. Alright, let's start applying it. So I'm in the shade 4.2, by the way. Also, while we're blending this, let me tell you a fun story about my cheating patterns in school and why I do not believe in cheating anymore. It was since that incident that I don't. So what happened is that I was never like a person who used to cheat unless it was like absolutely necessary, because I can't depend on anyone. I'm like I'll depend on myself and nobody else. I don't trust anybody else enough to depend on them. So I don't usually cheat, but there was this one time we had our commerce exam. I think it was in either class 11 or 12 because I took commerce in 11. Before that I had science. So I hated the subject commerce itself. It was so boring, and we used to have these Monday tests in school every freaking Monday, and it just took away the fun of the weekends. So I did not study for that SEM's Monday test because it was very boring. I mean, I studied, but I didn't have any confidence in what I would remember. So what I did was, like, at that time we had a lot of cheating was prevalent, okay? So don't judge me. Everybody cheated. So we had like very innovative ways of cheating. So the desk that I sat in, there was this other desk which was it was diagonally to me. So I could see what was written on the side of the desk, and I wrote all these points with a pencil on that desk because we could do that and then erase it later, and nobody would really see the side of the desk, right? So I did that. And guess what? The questions that I got were also from there. And I rejoiced. I was like, damn, I'm going to ace this test. Like, oh, Bhagwan ne bacha diya. And I did. I cheated, didn't get caught. Everything was fine. But like the day we got our answer scripts, I saw that me and my friend were sitting together and we both wrote from that same thing, okay, from that same answer. Like I saw the answer, I wrote it, and my friend, she wrote it seeing my paper. And somehow she got way more marks for those same answers, and that teacher, she cut mine. And honestly, I knew it because that teacher was actually biased against me because she had a problem with my hair, classic DPS things, classic school things. But I could not tell her. I was so infuriated, but I could not even tell her that, oh my god, my friend copied it from me and I copied it from the book, the exact text. It cannot possibly be wrong. But that way I would have to accept the fact that I cheated. So I couldn't say that. And I had to accept the fact that I didn't get enough marks that I deserved for all that work. And my friend got it without doing anything. And from that was the moment where I was like, I am never ever cheating again. And you know, since then I never cheated, and I never even got the opportunity to cheat because nobody was close enough to me during the exams. Nobody that was good in studies was sitting, so I had to depend on myself and my own studies, and that's how I was like, it's fine, I'll do it. And ever since then I did it, and it wasn't bad. So the lesson here is don't cheat. I don't know if that story was helpful or anything, but I still remember that till date. Like, it was one of the worst cheating experiences. I have two of the worst cheating experiences, and this was definitely one of them. I'll share the other one in some other story time because we are done with the foundation, and that actually does not look bad. I'm actually glad that I picked out this one as opposed to another very matte foundation because I hate completely matte foundations. I like this demi-matte finish. So we're done with the foundation. All right, let's see what horrors await us next. Oh my god. Blue eyeliner. So, as intelligent as I am, I put in two options for eyeliner. I was like, blue eyeliner or black eyeliner, because instead of going in with the different types of eyeliner, let's go with different colors and make it interesting. And it's coming to bite me back in my So for eyeliner, I'm going to use this Lakme Insta liner. I got this recently and I love it. I love it so much. How am I even going to put it on top of the false lashes? Oh. Just a moment, I need to get really close to do this part. And my eyelashes are becoming blue. That's just great. Well, I'm back with the other eye done, and to be very honest, this doesn't look bad, you know, it kind of gives an edge to the neutral look. Okay, let's move on to the next step and let's see what awaits us. Full coverage concealer. Okay, now we're talking. So I got the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Golden Beige, and it is a full coverage concealer, but it's not matte. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit, mainly because we have so many weird layers going on already. I don't want to aggravate my skin any further. Anyway, now let's blend this in, and oh, my under eyes feel so dried out. Alright, so we're done with concealer, and the base doesn't look as bad as I hoped yet, because if we get cream products for blush, contour or bronzer, I'm gone. Upon saying that, let's choose our next feat. Dewy foundation, we're already done with that, so again, pink liquid lipstick. So for lipstick, I actually had 4 categories. One was taupey nude, the second one was pink nude, the third one was red, and the fourth one was pink, like pink, neon pink. So this is the Sugar Metal Matte Liquid Lipstick in Talitha. That brightened up the look a lot. And let's go to the next step and see. Natural false lashes, a little too late to the show, huh? Nude lipstick. Now all the repetitions are coming, so maybe we'll just fast forward through it as long as the repetitions come. Black eyeliner. Okay, please don't be a repeat. Okay, glitter. So I didn't really pick a proper shade for glitter because I didn't know what would happen. So I have a few glitters with me. Let's just go with this one. This is in the shade Obsessed. It's by Glitter Mafia. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit on my fingers and we're gonna apply it over the area that we applied shimmer to, because I don't want to ruin anything that we've done. We're just gonna add like a hint of glitter. You know, I'm just realizing that I still haven't done my brows, and oh my god, I'll have to do my brows after doing my whole face. Are you kidding me? That's what the glitter looks like. I'm actually kind of digging this look. This eye look turned out pretty well, I'd say. Alright, so let's move on. Eyebrows. Ooh, I was just talking about eyebrows. So I'm gonna use this PAC Super Brow Cream. You've already seen this in my previous video. You know, I could have added like a lot more options in brows as well, like pencil or powder, but let's face it, brows are so boring. I mean, they're boring, but they're necessary. So it's like the worst combination ever. I hate doing my brows. I just hate it. This is as good as the brows are going to get. So let's move on to the final few steps and let's see what we have. Powder bronzer. Oh my god, I am so glad about this. So for bronzer, we have the Bahama Mama bronzer. Just put it on our cheekbones, and when I have a soft brush like this, I like to swirl it a little bit. Jawline. Right, let's pick. What do we have here? Powder blush. Powder blush. Oh my god. Suddenly things are falling into place. I'm a little shocked, but then I remembered that I still have primer to go and I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. So let's rejoice while we can, okay? So I'm using the Faces Canada Perfect Blush, and this is in the shade Hot Pink, which goes perfectly well with this look, you know? So I'm gonna smile and apply it on my cheekbones. Oh, okay, kajal. We got kajal. Okay, we finally got kajal, so I can finally tightline my upper and lower waterline, and oh, that is such a savior. So we're done with the lower and upper lash line, and I also did my mascara off camera because let's face it, it's another boring but necessary step. So let's do this fast. All right. Dewy primer. So initially when I thought this challenge was a good idea, I got the MAC Strobe cream in the shade Pink Light for this. So basically what I'm gonna do now is just take a tiny bit on my fingers and put it on the highest points of my cheeks and just hope that it doesn't mess up the entire base, and then I'm gonna use my fingers to just blend it out. Ooh, I think I like that. I'm also gonna add it on my nose. And actually, now that I think of it, it's like a blessing in disguise because I still have my highlighter to go. And since we can't use setting spray anymore, so this is going to act as a base for whatever highlighter that we get. It's gonna stick on better to those areas. So I'm just gonna use the primer on the areas that I would normally apply my highlighter to. All right, let's move on to, I think it would be the last step for this video because I think we're only left with the highlighter if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh my god, liquid highlighter. What were the freaking chances? I really thought we were gonna get some repeats, but you know. So I have this highlighter. This is from Glow Essentials. This is their liquid illuminator, and it is actually very creamy and nice. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my fingers, and what I'm gonna do is first dab off the excess on my hands because I don't want too much product. And then with my fingers, I'm just gonna go in. I'm using my fingers because it just melts the product in better with the skin, since we have a lot of powders going on. So I just want to provide as much warmth as possible. Then I'm also gonna go over the nose and basically all the points that we applied the strobe cream to. So this is the finished look, and I'm actually very surprised to say that I like it. I like how everything just sort of came together at the end, because at first it was just like, but then, you know, we managed to like save this. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Anyway, this was a really nerve-wracking yet exciting challenge, and I can see why people do challenges. I can see it. It's fun. It's really fun because it really tests your limits. I'll definitely try to do more challenges once in a while, and also if you have any suggestions for any challenges, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out, and I'll see you in my next one. Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye.